right, so we're going to do 3 different positions on the MOBO board each side. So the first one you're going to start with is the right foot. Put the fins on the outside, so in number 4 and number 3, okay? And so what we're going to do here, you could see the slope. This is putting us into, it's throwing the ankle into eversion, which is the opposite of the position that it's more comfortable in. It loves to be more an inversion, but that's where we also end up spraining our ankle. So first thing we're going to do for this position here is we are going to start in a curtsy position. Okay, so it's really forcing us even more into an everted position. So make sure you drop that hip, pick up the foot, because that's where I need you to control the motion, and then just drive the foot and knee up, come back down, slow, and then come back into that position, toe touch on the way back, okay? So I'm gonna go super slow here, but I'm also only gonna do one side. So we're gonna do 5 reps. You can absolutely increase. Make sure you drop that hip down, because what you're doing is you're teaching the foot and the hip in the loaded position how to stay in control. I think that's that might be 4. And then again here, come up, slow and control, use your big toe. And then we'll see that's 5. Oh my God, my butt's already burning. So now switch it to the opposite side. So same foot to 2 and 1. So now it's throwing us into inversion, which is where this is the position where we end up spraining the ankle. So it's going to put us this way here, and so it's going to force us to hold with a little eversion. Now, this one's a little different. So instead of curtsying from the back way, which we could, but we're going to just do a little something different. What I'm going to have you do here is wrap your foot around to the front of the board and then just come back around. Okay, so reach around, twist from the hips, toe touch for stability, pick it up, de-rotate back into neutral. This is really hard. Okay, so rotate down and touch. I've got you can't see, but I've got my hands on my hips. Okay, come back around. All the motion is coming from the hips and the pelvis. Okay, so wrap around in the front, de-rotate, rotate, wrap around, toe touch here. It's incredibly awkward. Like, who does this position, right? Well, now you do. So we're working on controlling the hip, both with internal and external rotation, okay? Now your butt's really on fire. So then the third one, I want you to go into fins 2 and 4. Okay, so the fins are set up here into pronation and supination. Now, and if you need to hold something here, you can, like a 1-finger hold, but this is where controlling the motion, whoa, you can hear the tap of the forward, backward motion. Okay, tap, slow, and slow. Now, again, you're not using swinging your body weight. You're not swinging the other leg. You're trying to get as much of that from the foot and ankle as possible, and you're going to feel that up in the butt. All right, so 2 and 4. Then, if you can, also, you know what? Let's do it. We're here. It doesn't take that long. Then switch it. So you're really doing 4. I lied. So then switch it to 1 and 3. This is tougher. And then getting that one is really tough. So outside here, down and in, up and out, down and in. You can see how much work my foot is having to do. And then do 5 to 10 of those. Then switch to the other side and you're a pro.